Good morning, everybody. Another day. Today is January the 6th of 2023. Already going by pretty fast. A lot of news coming out today. I want to read you some of the articles that I found that was pretty interesting. A lot of stuff going on right now. It's just crazy. All the stuff that's happening in San Francisco. They've called out the National Guard. A lot of flooding. And they're saying there could be a major earthquake there with all this flooding on top of it. They don't think they've ever seen a storm like this. Just amazing. Like I said, that shows you right there we're close to the end days. We're really that close. So I tell you, be ready for Jesus to come back. I mean, you can see it. And like I said, the world's asleep. They won't see it coming. They will not see it coming. I had a lot of people send me this article about this Russian hypersonic missile armed ship to patrol in the global seas. Now, this plays a lot in what I saw in my visions. But it says the president of Russia on Wednesday sent a frigate armed with the country's latest Zircon hypersonic missiles on a trans-ocean cruise in a show of force as tensions with the West escalate over a war in Ukraine. Russian touts the Zircon missile can evade any Western air defenses by flying at an astonishing 7,000 miles an hour. Okay, here is a glance at the ship and the weapons, the pride of the Russian Navy, commissioned by the Navy in 2018, yada, yada, yada. Let's see, what else we got here. The Zircon is intended to arm Russian cruisers, frigates, and submarines that could use against both enemy ships and ground targets. It is several hypersonic missiles that Russia has developed. The new weapon. Putin has hailed the Zircon as a potential weapon capable of presenting any existing anti-missile defense by flying 9 times faster than the speed of sound at a range of more than 1,000 kilometers, over 620 miles. Putin has emphasized that the Zircon gives the Russian military a long-range conventional strike capability, allowing to strike enemy targets with precision. So we got these things out there roaming around, and like I said, eventually they're going to get tired of people poking them. Because eventually, this people today, they just have no clue. They just think that this stuff's never going to happen and not to worry about it. And I'm telling you, it all comes to head, like I said, very quickly. It all comes to a head. And people won't see it coming. And that's why I said they're asleep. Now, the other one, see, there was another story that I was really watching. That's what's going on in China. See, as CV rips through China, other countries and the World Organization are calling out on its governments to share comprehensive data on the outbreak. Some even many of the numbers is reporting are meaningless. Without basic data like the number of Ds, infections, and several cases, governments elsewhere are instituted virus testing requirements for travelers from China. Beijing has said the measurements aren't science-based, and they have threatened countermeasures. So here we go with this again. And we don't know if it's just where they've locked themselves up and they didn't get any kind of immunity to it the first time because they basically welded everybody into their homes. We don't know. And that's the thing. We don't know if it's something new, something else they've let out. I'm telling you, because these things are not happening by accident. Don't let anybody tell you they are. They're not. They're being let out. Because we are the enemy. The people. That's what we are. We're the enemy. And like I said, if you only knew what was going on behind your back, you would throw up. I'm telling you, these governments, they don't like you. You're just a waste of resources, and they want us all gone, I'm telling you. People better wake up to the matter, but like I said, it ain't going to really matter much because, like I said, Jesus is on his way back. Everything that you know now is about to collapse. I mean, we're months away from a major worldwide collapse and calamity. And people are just absolutely asleep. They're not watching for it. They don't look. They're so in love with this world that they're just absolutely asleep when it comes to all this stuff. But that China thing, that's happened before. That happened right before it hit here. And you know what? Then that's when all the lockdowns happen and all that stuff. So expect that stuff to come back because that's what they're planning. I want to thank Dot for the video she sent, and Sean also, RS sending me videos, Angela Hollisman, Robert Laporte, also Michael Hammond, Rhonda Wilkins, Walter Sang also sending a lot of stuff in, Jennifer Britt. Let's see, Jessica Noli, she sent me some great moon pics. Chrissy, moon pics also. Zachary Butler sent me some videos. Cindy Pruitt. I sent a thing out on my community board about Cindy. She done me a real nice coffee tumbler. I appreciate you, Cindy. It's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And Rosemary sent me also a channel to check out. So I thank every one of you. In the description, we have my email. If you have rapture dreams, visions, moon pics, anything that you can come up with. What we do here is we talk about what's going on. We spread information to where we know how far we are from Jesus coming back. Because there's going to be signs with animals, the planet, all that stuff plays in a role. And what we are here is a big news network of saying, hey, this is what's going on in Australia. This is what's going on in New Zealand. This is what's going on over there in Europe. This is what's going on over here. We have people in Britain. We have people everywhere. And we appreciate every one of you. If you want to be part of the family, that's what we call you, the family. And you just got to subscribe down below, hit notification bell, and share the videos. And what we do, I do have a Telegram channel, and I spread a lot of the news on there. A lot of news articles that we can't do here. A lot of stuff going on. Like I said, the China thing you need to watch, because that's happened before, and I think they're going to do the lockdown thing again. I think that's all part of this. That's why they're doing it again. Another thing to watch out for is the gas. I've been saying for weeks that gas is too cheap, and it's going to come to a head because there's nothing in the reserves. They've drained the reserves down to a deadly, deadly spot. And I'm telling you, it just takes one disaster right now. One in America, and nobody's driving again because they'll never catch up. People don't realize they literally drained everything we have, all of our emergency reserves of diesel, gas. If we would happen to go to war right now, we'd lose in 24 hours because there's no fuel. I'm telling you, people, everything's designed. It's all happening for a reason. None of this stuff, these people are not that stupid. Everybody's like, well, they're just that. No, this is all pre-planned. Everything's pre-planned. And you're going to wake up one morning, and it's just all going to be over. I've been trying to wake people up to this because I've seen it. I've seen how shocked people was in the vision. They had no clue it was coming, and they all start screaming and, oh, what's going on? What's going on? Well, people try to wake you up, and you're just too busy in love with the world. You put your head in the sand. But it's going to be that fast. You're going to wake up, it's all going to be gone. And it does happen that way. They wake up, and it's just all gone. That's why I said Jesus is coming back. We won't be here, thank goodness. We'll be out of here. But the people that are left here, I'm telling you, people, you better get saved, and you better get saved fast. I'm telling you. This time next year, we won't be here. So you can either choose to stay here and perish, or go with God and live for eternity. Choice is yours. I had somebody message me yesterday. It's like, I tried to talk to people like Noah. He told everybody it was going to rain. He told everybody to get on the boat. They would not listen. People are dumb animals. They do not use their brain. And I'm telling you, they would rather rot in hell than be with God. They're that rebellious. And that's why the world is in the spot that it's in right now. It's overrun by corruption and evil. That's all it is. Everything you see right now. If you don't see God's coming back, you're lost. I don't care if you go to church every day. If you don't see that Jesus is coming back right now, you're lost. You don't know God. Bottom line. Bottom line. If they don't see it, they're not of God. Because us people that truly know God, truly with Him on this ride, know that, oh my goodness, it's all falling apart. It's all falling apart. Get ready. If you don't know Jesus, you call upon Him. Believe what He did, that He died upon that cross, shed His blood for your past, present, and future sins. and have faith in your heart that He's your Savior. He did it all, and you'll be saved. Because I'm telling you, you're out of time. You're going to wish to goodness. You're going to look back at these videos, if they're even on here when we're gone, and you're going to wish to goodness that you acted when I told you to. Because I'm telling you, people do not realize how little time they have. They just don't have it. They just don't have it. You do not have 6 months. This world's coming to an end. You either get right now, or it's over for you. I mean, I can't put it more bluntly. You're out of time. You better wake up now, because I'm telling you, you're blind, you're in love with the world, and you're asleep. And I'm telling you, you're going to get left here. If you don't see me again, I'll see you in heaven.